close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
How we doing, guys? Welcome back to another show. Welcome back to Arsenal. Sorry, I'll start that again. Welcome to my Arsenal versus Aston Villa preview. Now, the reason why I'm doing this today is because I'll possibly be doing, or probably be doing, the WWE Crown Jewel watch along tomorrow, which is at 5 p.m. And I think that's about a 3-hour show. So you guys asked for it. So yeah, it looks like I'm doing it. Providing I can get the stream and stuff to work on my laptop. If I can't, then it's just going to be abandoned and I won't be doing it. But if I can get the stream to work, I will be doing it. Do hit the like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Would really appreciate that. So yeah, listen, we take on Aston Villa at the Emirates on Friday. I'm going to that game, and yeah, we've got to see another performance. We've got to see another. We've got to see a better performance, should I say, than what we saw on Monday. Because I'm not going to lie, Monday's performance was absolutely horrendous. I will get my words out eventually. And yeah, it was not great. It was dreadful. Listen, obviously I covered that yesterday in the review, but yeah, we've just got to go into this game now, and it's a must win. And I feel like every time Arsenal play, it's a must win, just because you never know what Arsenal is going to turn up. You know, and you go into an Arsenal game and you can feel really confident, and then the team just lets us down. And we could go into a game equally as not confident. We could go in and go, oh, yeah, I'm really not confident. I think we're going to get battered. And then the team turns up. Could anybody tell me, did anybody expect us to beat Spurs? I know it's a North London derby, and I know when we went into that, everybody was going, it's going to be a test, because at the time they were playing relatively well. I know they'd come off the back of those 2 defeats. But could anybody tell me, did anyone expect us to win at the Emirates when we played Spurs? And we did. And then, you know, everybody again was anticipating a victory at Brighton, and then we go and put in a performance. And the same with this Crystal Palace game. Everybody expected us, and even I expected us to win at least by 2 clear goals, maybe 2-1, maybe 3-1. And then we just ended up going and losing. So you never know what's going on at this current moment with this Arsenal team, and the unpredictability of the performances. You just don't know what team is going to turn up. But what I do expect to see on Friday is I do expect to see a different performance. And what I do expect is to see a better performance. Whether that's going to happen or not, it remains to be seen, because at the moment I'm not confident. I've got to be honest, I've lost faith in the so-called process. Not that I was backing it, and I've not been backing it for a long time, but I have just lost faith in what Mikel Arteta is trying to do. I hate the fact that he sets us up defensively all the time, and especially at home when we should be taking the game to teams. We should be taking the the initiative and playing aggressively on the front foot. But Mikel Arteta just seems to have this attitude where if we don't concede a goal or we don't concede possession or we just sit back and defend, he seems to be impressed with that. He seems to be happy with that. And I've seen some people blaming, I hear this a lot where we lose a game of football and it's the players. This is what makes me laugh about Arteta in fans, right? Yeah, is that when we win a game, it's like Arteta's a genius. When we lose a game, it's the players. And yet, anybody who criticizes Arteta, anybody who says, "Oh, Arteta's got tactically wrong," you get a bullet fired at you from the Arteta fans, and I just don't get it. Why is it, right? Yeah, and I want to ask you this question: why is it whenever we lose a game of football, why do the Arteta out fans have to accept that it's the players? Why can't the Arteta in fans never accept that it's Arteta? Do you know what I mean? It is ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous how they expect us to go, we to pin it all on the players. But yet when the Arteta out people like myself pin it all on Arteta, apparently we're wrong and we're criticized and people criticize us. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get this love for a manager. I don't get what, because he won one FA Cup. Because he won an FA Cup, apparently he's the God's gift and he's the best thing since sliced bread, and that we all have to just trust it. And this is what makes me laugh. It really does. I just sit back and I'm like, how can you say that it's the players when we lose? I'm not saying that the players aren't to blame, because they are, but accepting Arteta's part in it is something that these Arteta fans don't seem to accept, and it just makes me laugh. It really does. And the moment any Arteta fan, the moment any Arteta out fans stick their head above the parapet, we always get called toxic, and I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. We just, the moment we say, "Oh, Arteta's not good enough," the moment we say, "Sorry, we need a change in manager," all we get is, "Oh, you're toxic, you're negative, you're this, that, you don't properly support the club," and it just makes me laugh. It really, really does. And I've got no faith going into Friday. I actually do. I had a bit of faith going into the Crystal Palace game on Monday, and they just they put in that crap performance, and Arteta fucked around. The only positive to come out of Crystal Palace is that I think maybe Lacazette needs to come into the team. But yeah, I've got no faith going into the Aston Villa game. I honestly don't. I think it's just a bit crazy. It really is. And I've just got no faith in going forward. And I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? Listen, I'm going to get into my predicted 11 because I've been rambling for 10 minutes. So I'm going to do my predicted 11. And then, as always, I'm going to open the floor up, read some of your comments out, and we'll go from there. Because I like to get you guys' opinions, and then conversation starts off the back of that. So yeah, my predicted 11. I will probably keep the same I'll probably keep the same 11. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would change a couple of things. So obviously the back five picks itself, in my opinion. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, White, Gabriel, and Tierney. That picks itself. Midfield, I would go with Partey, Lokonga, and then I would put Odegaard there. Then I would go with Smith Rowe. So yeah, we're going 4-3-3. So actually, I would go with Partey, Lokonga, and then Odegaard further forward, or Smith Rowe further forward. Smith Rowe, and then put Odegaard further forward. Actually, hold on. Let me rephrase that because I've got a bit fucked up here with this lineup. So yeah, I'll go Partey, Lokonga, Smith Rowe. Then I would go with Orba, Laka. Actually, do you know what? Right, yeah, I would go with Orba out on the left, Laka down the middle, and then Saka on the right. I think I'd take Pepe out the team. I don't rate Pepe. He's a total bell end. So yeah, I don't rate him. So I would take him out the team. So yeah, that'd be my lineup. Listen, I'm gonna open the floor. Do smash the like button. Do subscribe. Big up Omar and Aaron Jones, Steve. Big up Grant. Big up Static. Big up Mike. Big up Declan. Big up Declan. I've not seen you in here before, but big up to you. Big up Joanne. Ryan. Big up to you. Big up Tom. Miss Shane Schwartz. Let's have a look. So, without Pepe on Monday, we don't score any goals that we did. Let me tell you, right, yeah. The problem with Pepe, and I'll tell you the really frustrating thing that I have with Pepe is that when he gets into that final third, he loses possession and he doesn't take players on. The second thing I have an infuriation with Pepe is that he never beats the first man. He takes a corner and never beats the first man. I don't know what it is about Pepe. I honestly don't, but I just don't think he's 72 million. I just don't think we're getting 72 million's worth out of him. And to be honest, I'd rather go with Saka, who I think has got great potential and always gives 100% whenever he plays. So yeah, I don't get the feeling of. See, this is another thing as well. I didn't get on Monday Mikel Arteta playing Saka out on the left. It just did not fucking work. Saka's better out on the right. It's mad. My lineup on Friday would be 4-2-3-1. Ramsdale, Tavares, Maitland-Niles, Gabriel, Zach Medley, Partey, Lokonga, Smith Rowe, Martinelli. Problem with that is Medley doesn't play anymore for Arsenal. Pepe and Lacazette, yeah. Smith Rowe, Partey, Lokonga. Yeah, I can see your lineup there. It's pretty decent. But yeah, Medley's not at Arsenal anymore. I think he went out on loan. Arsenal players don't hurt when they lose. The reason why I'll play Pepe over Saka is because Pepe has moments of brilliance, moments of crap, and moments of brilliance, but Saka's just been crap for this season. I don't know. Like I think Saka. I think the thing with Saka as well, you know, we have to remember he's still a young kid. And I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to use that as an excuse, you know, all the time. But you remember he had a pretty eventful summer, and for a young kid, you think that that Saka's upward trajectory has always been pretty decent. He's always been on an upward trajectory, since he's been at Arsenal. He only had that blip in the summer where he kind of, missed the penalty and, obviously, listen, we could argue whether he should have been in that situation or not. That's another discussion altogether. So, but we've got to remember that there's going to be times where he blips. There's going to be times where he has a dip in form. I just think that Saka has more to offer than Pepe. I honestly do. I would drop Odegaard for this one. Partey, Lokonga, and Smith Rowe are my three, says Omar. Do you know what? I'll probably agree with you, actually. I think Odegaard didn't have a great game on Monday, did he? Let's be honest. He had a shit game. But then I do look at Odegaard and think he was playing as a number 8, and number 8s don't suit him. You can't play him as a number 8. Odegaard is not a number 8. He's best when he's further forward. But Arteta just playing players out of position again, and that's one of the frustrating things. And the best way to sum up Arsenal at the moment is the performances are unpredictable. Arteta's tactics and decisions are unpredictable, and we're just a mess right now. We are. I don't see where we're going from it. I'm just getting fed up. I'll just be glad when Arteta goes, to be honest. And I'm at that point now where I'm just not buying anything anymore with this manager, and I'm at that point now where we had this against Burnley and Norwich, where we won the game and it kind of papered over cracks. We ignored the performance, and like I said yesterday, I'm guilty of that, and I'll be the first to admit that I'm a little bit guilty of that. And then we beat Spurs. We played well for 45 minutes, and obviously we were so hyped over the Spurs win, over the win against Spurs at the Emirates, and we overlooked the cracks that were still there. And it's only against Brighton and Palace where it's all come back again, isn't it? And I don't know. Like, I'm at that point now where if we scrape through and win, I feel like everybody's just going to be like, oh yeah, great, we got the win, and the performances are being overlooked. I said it in my fan cam on Monday that I'd done for Lee Judge's TV. I said, how long can we scrape wins and accept that as the benchmark? How long can we go on accepting that? Because eventually our luck's going to run out, and obviously it did against Palace. I said, how long can we just win and overlook the performance? Because I said it before the Palace game that we need to see performances go with the win. And I just think certain Arsenal fans overlook that. And then when we do fuck up, it just comes to fruition, doesn't it? All the cracks just appear there, and all the cracks that were papered over slightly by the win all comes to the forefront. So I just now I'm just not going into any game with any confidence. And if we win, for me, I'm just gonna, unless the performance is like it was against Spurs for the first half, unless we have a performance like that on a consistent basis, because that's what I want to see, basically. I want to see us play consistently. So if we put in a shift, like we did against Spurs, if we put in a shift for that, if we take the 45 minutes first half against Spurs and we put in that consistently for 90 minutes for 10 to 20 fixtures, then I'm going to turn around and say, do you know what? We've turned a corner. Until we can do that, there's a lot of question marks. Smash the likes, guys. Would really appreciate it. Omar says score prediction. Do you know what? Right, yeah. I know a lot of Arsenal fans come on here and you know, on their various platforms and predict a positive result. I don't even know. I'm going to predict that. I don't know. I think we're going to struggle. I think it could be another Palace game. And I think we'll probably. I think it could be a draw. I think it could be 1-1 or 2-2. 2-2 for me, says Mike Hardford Point. Henri says Arsenal won't qualify for Europe. The king has spoken. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't think Arsenal are going to qualify for the tops. I don't think we're going to finish top 6, let alone get into Europe. Big up, Gary. Hope you're well, Gary. Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a look here. Big up Tubbs. He said, "Oh my god, I haven't caught your stream for a long time." Yeah, where you been? Where you lot been? Honestly, my streams have been dead lately. Like my streams have been as flat as Arsenal's performances recently. But like I said, guys, I will be doing the WWE watch along. And do you know what as well? And I've thought about this. Um, and on a side note, and I know you guys asked me yesterday that you said, "Oh, you know, I should do the WWE," and I'm actually looking forward to doing it because it's a break from talking about the Arsenal. And don't get me wrong, like I love talking about Arsenal. I love talking about the club. I love going to the games, and I do. I absolutely love it. But only so many times you can talk about the same shit before you just keep banging your head against the brick wall. So it'd be nice to actually do a stream tomorrow and just do something a little bit different. Just have a little bit of a break from Arsenal before it all ramps up again on Friday, and that's what I'm hoping with this new podcast that I'm setting up. That's going to be myself interviewing various people. Like I said, there will be some Arsenal shows. There will be some Arsenal like content. You know, there will be some Arsenal episodes as part of that, but there'll be some other stuff as well. There'll be some different guests on, you know, talking about different things, and not like I said to you yesterday. It's not necessarily going to be football related. It's going to be something different, but it's going to happen once a week. You know, there'll be some people you've seen on there, but yeah, it's going to happen once a week, and it's just going to be like a little break, you know, like a little, you know, something different, because I'm sure like you guys get bored of me coming on here week in, week out, talking about the same issues that are going on at Arsenal, and we can do that. That's fine. And you guys can ask me and we can do that. But eventually you're going to switch off because we've talked about it so many times. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. Like yesterday, I came on and spoke about the issues. Today, I feel like, you know, it's just, and we've been doing this for the last 18 months. So you guys must get a bit bored. And that's the thing. And that's no one's fault or anything like that. It's just the way the club is right now. It just feels like we've been banging our heads against brick walls with this club for a long time and putting out content about it all the time and banging on it about it all the time. I want to try and keep things fresh. And Ings always scores against Arsenal, says Tubbs. Omar says, I'm thinking a draw. I'll say 1-1. Uh, what's this? Imagine sacking Arteta and replacing him with Steve Bruce. No, thank you, Tubbs. You can keep. I've been busy lately. We'll be relocating with the new wife. Ah, where's that? UK, Tubbs? Are you UK bound, or are you staying in the Philippines? Yeah, you should come to the UK, man. You should honestly. Um, yeah, do smash the likes, guys. Would really appreciate that. Keep hammering the likes. Currently, 8 of you watching, so that's there's 8 people that tune in to watch me, and that's the thing as well, right? There's a lot of people subscribed to me who don't have the notifications on and just genuinely miss my stream. Like I'm almost at I think I'm like 35 subscribers away from the 1,000, from the 2,200 mark on YouTube. So yeah, I'd like to get that up. But yeah, I'm just thinking of things to keep things fresh, for you guys, with the content and stuff, because certain things I've planned to do and then it's just fallen flat on its face. Like with the Arsenal Uncensored podcast, it kind of just, and that's the thing, relying on other people as well. It's so hard when you commit with other people. You got to find people committed, and that's what I'm having problems at the moment. But with this new podcast that I'm going to do, it's just going to be me sitting down with a guest each week, and we'll talk about various things. So there, it's a lot easier to do, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Big up Bob as well in the chat. Not in the UK, not in the Philippines. I'm keeping it to myself. Let me guess, and you don't have to confirm or deny this. Um, let me guess. It's going to be the Philippines. So it's going to be America. Most people go to America, or it's going to be somewhere like Australia or New Zealand or something. Yeah, it's gonna be there, isn't it? Honestly, most people that leave the Philippines always go to like, and most people do go to America. So I'm assuming that you're probably going to the States, and you don't have to confirm or deny that. But most people, anybody that lives in like the Philippines or Asia or anywhere like that, they always go to America. And to be honest, America's a great place. America's fantastic. Like, I think it's decent. Um, but most people when they move, um, but to be honest though, as well, like the Philippines, you guys have got some nice scenery there, right? Like a lot of people go to the Philippines on holiday and stuff. Like a lot of people go backpacking around the Philippines, and but yeah, I've never been to the Philippines, to be honest. I'd like to go. I'd like to go to see to see that, but yeah, I've never been. Uh, Big up King Tony says, "Are you replacing Steve Bruce at Newcastle?" Mate, I couldn't manage a football. I couldn't manage myself, let alone a football team. Bob says in the Philippines it's normal to carry a gun. Mate, it's most everywhere. Even in America, they carry them. Um, it's only the soft-scented UK that don't. Joanne says, "I'm guessing could be Germany as well." I forgot you're a Bayern fan, so yeah, completely forgot that, but could be Germany. um, but yeah, do smash the like button, guys. Do smash the subscribe. Would really appreciate that. We're just approaching the half-hour mark, so I've been going for half an hour, so I'll go for a bit longer. Like I said, I've done this preview tonight because obviously tomorrow I'll be doing the WWE Crown Jewel watch along. So we'll tune into that. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, tune in and just we'll have a bit of a laugh. We'll have a bit of a bit of a joke and a bit of a crack as well. It's only going to be on my YouTube channel, so if you are watching on Facebook, Twitter, you will need to subscribe to me on YouTube because I'm not putting it out on those platforms simply because I don't want my Facebook page taken down, and Facebook's been a bit fucking crazy. I've only just got my page back, so I ain't flaming ruining it. I can't read that out, King Tony. Joanne says, when you visited America, have you ever come across a gun shop? No. I tend to, when I go to America, I tend to go to all the food places. Um, yeah, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. But yeah, honestly, it's like I said, there's lots of things um coming up on the channel. Like I said, I'll be doing that tomorrow, the WWE Crown Jewel thing. Then I'll be doing the fan cam over on Lee Judge's TV for the Arsenal Aston Villa game after the game on Friday, and then I'll do the review on Sunday, I think, for the Arsenal Aston Villa game. My proper review over here, I'll do that Sunday because it's another late one, so I won't be getting home until like 20 to 4 again in the morning. So it's another bloody horrible kickoff time. But yeah, listen, let's have a look. I don't get bored with your content on Arsenal. You say it as it is. You're very straight to the point. Unlike some other Arsenal YouTubers who just slag off who just let mediocrity and just slate other fans. Yeah, and no, I love doing the Arsenal content, but I want to keep things fresh and do other content as well. And I said to you as well that I love interviewing people. I've got a real passion for just sitting down with people and interviewing them. So this new podcast that I'm working on, like I said, there will be some episodes where it's about Arsenal, but then it won't just be football related. It'll be other stuff as well. It'll be other sports. I want to try and get other sports people on and interview them as well. So I'm not going to say too much yet because obviously I'm still in the process of working out the finer points. But it's going to be good. It's going to be hopefully once a week. But it might be once a month. I'm not sure. I haven't worked out the details yet because it all depends on it because it's guest based as well. So it all depends on the guests and the availability and stuff. But I'll let you guys know in due course. But like I said, it'll be some Arsenal episodes. There'll be some other sports episodes. There'll be some other episodes that's non-football related and even non-sports related. So it's just going to be a decent pod, and it's going to be, along with the obviously the regular stuff, the Arsenal stuff, and along with the football stuff, it's just going to be something that's a little bit different. That's a little bit of a break from all of that. So I'll just keep it fresh, and each week you look forward to a different guest and a different just to keep it fresh. Joanne says, what was your favorite food place in America? I went to a chicken place called Popeyes, which is really nice. However, you must get bored of repeating yourself. And it's not even that. It's just because, look, you guys are watching me So I like to do things that you guys are that's going to keep you guys interacting and watching, and and it must get bored for you guys just me talking about the same stuff. Uh, how are you second in your fantasy league? Says Bob. You haven't even been playing. Do you know what it is, Bob? Right? I'll tell you what's happened with my fantasy league. It's not that I've not been playing it. It's the Premier League app. So every time, and I don't know, I think this must be a glitch in the app, and I need to actually uninstall it and reinstall it because every time I click onto the fantasy part of the app, it kicks me out the app. Every time I click on the points thing, it boots me out the app. Every time I click on the try and update my team, it just boots me out the app, and it just keeps going onto my my phone's home screen. There's something. I think there's a glitch in the app. Hopefully it's they've updated it and it's fixed. But yeah, every time I can go into the app, I can I can look at the Premier League stuff, but when I click on the fantasy and try to do anything with the fantasy, it boots me out the app. I don't know what's going on with it. Um, and Aaron, no, he hasn't. So I've just given up. I've given up trying with that one, mate. I haven't. It's just a non-starter. I've asked loads of times, and he said he would, but every time we're trying to arrange it, never replies. So I'm just keeping it moving now and moving on to other guests, and so yeah, unfortunately, it's not happening, mate. Uh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where are we here? But yeah, listen, guys, that's it for the comments. What time are we on? Let's have a look. So listen, it's 20 to 7 now. So I'll do, well, it's nearly 20 to 7. So I'll do five more questions. You got five more questions. So I'll do five more questions, and then I'm gonna wrap this preview up. I'm gonna wrap this show up, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at around about. I think I'll do 4:45. So yeah, around about 4:45 tomorrow, I'll be on air, and this is all providing I can get it to work on my computer. If I can't, then it's gonna fall flat on its face. But yeah, I'll be around at 4:45 tomorrow, and it's gonna be a long show. I think it's gonna be like the show itself is about 3 hours. I don't even know if there's any matches on the kickoff show, but yeah, I'll be around. Uh, I type in chat to try and arrange. Yeah, I'd love to do a show with him, but it's hard when people, in order to do a show with someone, they have to reciprocate and be willing as well. But it is what it is. Um, but yeah, do smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Would really appreciate that. Listen, guys, I am gonna wrap this show up because yeah, we're nearly hitting 40 minutes. But big up to all of you that have tuned in. I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow at 4:45 for the WWE Crown Jewel watch along. So if you all want to tune into that, um, it's going to be something different. It's going to be decent. So yeah, if you all want to tune into that, you can do. If not, and that's not your cup of tea, I will see you back here on Sunday for the review of Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Also, don't forget to check out the fan cam on Lee Judge's TV that I'll be putting out there on Friday. So all look out for that. And yeah, listen, thank you to you guys tuning in. Do smash the like button, do subscribe, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Take care, guys.